What's up, guys? This is Master Splinter with the Panthers Poundcast. We are trying something new tonight. I am dual casting. Facebook over here, YouTube over here. Seeing how this goes. Hopefully, it'll give you better quality on both instead of having to download from one and go to another. Just trying to give you guys a little bit of an update. We haven't done a formal Poundcast in a little while. What up, Josh Ford over on YouTube? Keep pounding. We haven't really done a formal Poundcast since the Lions game. Obviously, that went really well with Big Dix, Ed Dixon coming to play. Really stepping up in the absence of Greg Olsen. And we were really stoked going into Philly. And you can see we have a couple of videos that we made at halftime. And there's a video over on the Facebook of Jamaikas, who actually got to be in the tunnel for the Philly game. For the blue light special. Check that out. It's some really cool footage. But the rest of the night went very badly. We were not competitive in the slightest. I know that Cam Newton pretty much carried us on his back. His rushing was the only rushing. The offensive line was abysmal. It just wasn't opening up any holes. I think all of our running backs combined for a yard. 1 yard. But it's not their fault. They're getting hit in the backfield every freaking time. Every play, they're getting hit in the backfield. Or met at the line of scrimmage. There's nowhere to go. The line does pretty well in pass protection, I think, which has allowed Cam the time to throw and make up for the fact that we can't run the ball. But that's neither here nor there, really. How do I think we can fix the run? Josh Ford over on YouTube asks. I think that really the only answer to fixing the run is the offensive line, which I'm hoping that the return of Ryan Khalil, which should be this week from everything I'm hearing, it looks like he's good to go. I don't understand it. Andrew Norwell and Trey Turner play better than this. It's not going well. Granted, your tackle play leaves some to be desired, but it's not awful. Just the run blocking game is awful. I know that I just said it's not awful, but the run blocking is. It's just, there's nowhere to go. I don't blame CMC for his lack of rushing productivity so far. I know a lot of people do. But I've always seen him as more of a receiving threat. Even more so than like a Darren Sproles or a Reggie Bush. I think he is more of a hybrid running back receiver kind of player. And we've seen his catching ability. Those little dink and dunk passes are what we've been lacking for years and what we've been asking for. And when we get it, people aren't happy that he's not rushing like for a touchdown every game like Leonard Fournette. You also got to remember Leonard Fournette is the feature back in Jacksonville. Christian McCaffrey is not the feature back here in Charlotte. Here in Carolina, our number one running back is Jonathan Stewart, and Christian McCaffrey was brought in to complement that. He is not a bruiser. He is not the guy that you're going to send up the middle every play. It's just not. That's not who he is. Yeah, so I've been really happy with how Devin Funchess and Kelvin Benjamin have been playing. Ron Rivera said earlier today that he thinks that the running game has been hurt by a lack of a deep threat, big play wide receiver. And all I keep thinking is, yeah, we don't have Ted Ginn anymore, but we have Curtis Samuel. And I know that he hasn't popped off yet, but I think he's getting far fewer opportunities than a lot of people would like to give him credit for. I think you have to be able to send him out on those deep routes. I think you have to have the guts to send him out on those deep routes. Um, just my personal opinion. Uh, really, let's just go into this week. Chicago Bears, I'm excited for. I think that we're going to have a bounce back game. Hopefully, we can get those running issues solved. If we can get our offensive line to run block like they can, then we're going to be fine. I still think we're the number one team in the NFC South. The Saints are coming on, but I think we can hold them off, honestly. I know we lost to them earlier in the season, but I expect to split that series. So we'll see about that. Yeah, I think that it's going to be a comeback game. Uh, Hopefully, we can move up to 5-2. I knew a lot of people before the season that were saying that we were going to go 6-10, which is fucking insane to me. But it would be pretty nice to start out 5-2. And I think that honestly, in this division, I think 10 wins the division. I think we'll have. I hope we'll have more than 10 wins, but we'll just have to see how it plays out. We will be having a show this weekend. Hopefully, we'll get that posted by Sunday evening or Monday. If there's anything you guys want us to talk about in that video, if you have any questions, if you want to just shit talk us, go ahead and do that. We love it. We love you. Keep pounding.